We're getting ready to celebrate the 37th year of the Terry Fox Run here in Midland and area, so we decided to create a photo and video history of our local run. In 1983, the first run was held in Midland with 48 participants and a whopping $2,295 in pledges collected. What a fantastic start to our history. From old Terry Fox Foundation records, we learned Robert Skeef was in charge. We know that Mrs. Davies was involved around 1985, and then Bev King from Kmart was the leader to 1988. The next part of the history, the year 1989, was when Paul J. DeValier, a local lawyer and avid runner, took over the reins. We know that Betty Valentine and Louis Belcourt were early volunteers, and Betty is still the registration coordinator to the present day. The run doubled in participants in 1991 with a grand total of $6,846 collected. By 1992, Paul was getting ready to make his mark in federal politics as our Member of Parliament for Simcoe North, so he asked his friend, the founder of the local runners group, the Midland Hash House Harriers, if he would take over the leadership of the run. Ron Hunt gladly accepted the task. In those early years, we always met beside the Burger King restaurant and in front of the local Kmart, but our numbers began to increase, so we eventually moved in front of the Galaxy Theater and the former Shoppers Drug Mart area. Later, in the 1990s, several members of the Fox family, Terry's mom Betty Fox and Terry's brother Daryl, came to visit Midland. The foundation introduced a concept they called the Corporate Challenge, and Ron had the foresight to ask Michelle Mink, a well-known fitness leader in the community, to take on the job of managing this new task. She did so with typical gusto, and between 1997 and 1998, when the Corporate Challenge was introduced here, our attendance jumped by 200 participants, and money collected increased to $22,000. The Terry Fox Foundation took notice, both in Toronto and Vancouver. They were thrilled when Michelle agreed to take over the helm in the year 2000. She introduced the balloon release and always did a rousing warm-up with inspiring music for the start of the run. We had live music, cheerleaders, and the people loved it. Our run soon became well known in the entire area. Each year, we chose a flag bearer, either a survivor of cancer or someone who was close to the cause. And by Michelle's last year, in 2004, we had the largest crowd ever, with 2,000 participants and $169,000 collected. Outstanding for our area. But the popularity of the Corporate Challenge declined over the next few years, and the foundation introduced smaller team participation. By 2005, we had developed a very strong organizing committee with many long-term volunteers, so Betty Valentine and Mary Hunt agreed to take over the duties as organizers. With constant construction in the area, we improved the course and made it less complicated. The start of the run would now exit via the back of the mall and return on the new course instead of using Highway 93. Our clowns over the years became a big hit, and the Terry's team members with their red shirts and balloons became part of our ceremony. Online pledging was becoming more and more popular. We lost some of our longtime committee members during those early years, namely Don DeChambeau and Ray Bryan, as well as the longtime team leader of Tylera Lane Stables, Carol Peet, who appeared every year with her horses and riders. After the run in 2014, Betty and Mary retired as organizers and were thrilled when one of our newest committee members, Don Chapman, agreed to take over the run for 2015. We all knew we were in good hands with his technical savvy and leadership skills. With more construction around the mall, we knew we had to take a hard look at our route and possibly find a new location to accommodate over 1,000 participants. The route committee looked at numerous possibilities, and we were welcomed by Tiny Township to try out the Perkinsfield Park and Arena as the start of the run. We made it both an exit and return on Balm Beach Road, and it worked extremely well. Over the years, we've had tremendous support from the towns of Midland and Penetanguishene, their police forces, the OPP, along with the townships of Tiny and Tay, all with the goal of keeping our participants safe and to have a great experience. Our communities have been very loyal to Terry's cause, and we thank everyone for their generosity. To date, the Terry Fox Run in our area has collected almost $2 million for cancer research. Please come and join us this year at the Perkinsfield Park and Arena for the annual Terry Fox Run. Registration starts at 9 a.m. We have live music, a silent auction, a photo booth, a playground, picnic tables, and more. Bring the whole family. Have a picnic, come and enjoy the day.